All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Luke Leasing from the Vector Algorithmics team, and today I have the pleasure of having Jay joining us. Jay, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. What's good?
That's awesome, bro. People in our group know you as the Soldier of Scarberia. How did that name come about?
I'm a big fan of the Scarberia strat. It's it accounts for 80% of my payouts, so I'm a believer.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. So for those that are just watching, if you don't know, at the time of this recording, we have about 25 trading strategies within our algorithm, and one of the more popular ones is called Scarberia. So Jay here made a funny name, I guess, with his Discord name, revolving around the strategy Scarberia. But Jay, a lot of people want to know your success and your story really with Vector Algorithmics. How long have you been trading for, and did you have any trading experience prior to Vector?
I had little to no experience with trading. Um, Prior to Vector, I had zero experience, so I was going into it with a newbie mindset. So I was really happy to have found Vector because it helped me learn about trading, learn about the markets, and potentially earn money from it.
Yeah, awesome. And I know if I could be a little bit transparent, you were struggling a little bit at the start. So how was it at the start when you were just starting to get used to trading with it being new? How was that experience for your first couple of months there?
Honestly, it was emotional. It was very emotional for me because the first 5 days they were all green. So I was up. I was in a high. And then the losses came, and watching the charts go down, watching my earnings go down, I felt very stressed, very worried about my future. But yeah, it was very emotional for me to start.
Yeah, I mean, what we teach a lot of the times is that even here at Vector is that 80% of the game is like psychology based, or it's emotions based, or it's risk management. It actually has very little to do with the skill of trading itself. It has a lot to do with the personal development side of trading. So, yeah, I mean, it's not the first time we've heard of that. But the reason, obviously, why you and I are having this conversation today is that you're not that same person that you were months ago when you first joined us, right? I think a couple of months now that you've been with us. Um, so talk to us about the last 2 months. I think the last 2 months that you've had a pretty good success. How much did you make in your last 2 months? The actual money in the account.
Yeah, the last 2 months, and I will preface this with a disclaimer that I didn't take every trade. Some days I forgot to turn it on. I wasn't there for the calls. But in the last 2 months, I earned about, you know, shy of 13, 14 grand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
So you've used solely, and is that mainly Scarberia? Is that the main strategy that you're using, or you mix in a few other things?
Yes, it's mostly Scarberia. That's why I got my name, right? But
Okay, cool.
recently,
So
sorry, I've been dabbling into your other strats. Dip. Dip is really good.
okay, yeah, dip is good too. So two strategies, and then in the last say 60 to maybe even 90 days, you withdrawn about just shy of $14,000.
That's correct.
Got it. And for yourself personally, I know some other members in our group, obviously, they are more involved on the 9 a.m. calls where we do the daily mentorship, the market structure overview, things of that nature. I don't see you often there. So is your strategy more turn it on, let it be? Or what's your involvement? Are you completely hands off? Do you manually intervene every now and then? What's your involvement with the actual algorithms?
Honestly, bro, as a busy professional, I went into Vector with the idea that this would be a passive thing. Um, I would say 8 out of 10 times I've let my trade run. That is without interference. Um, I'm not really involved in the 9 a.m. calls. I just take the hands-free approach. I just let it run. And when I do happen to get a call or when I visit Discord, our community, um, if there's a call to flatten, then all right, I'll take the flatten, because you guys know better than me, right? Apart from that, 80% of the time, I'm letting the algo run.
Amazing. Now, obviously, to make $14,000 in trading is a big feat, especially in the last 2 months, right? So, see, it averages out to about $7,000 a month. That's more than what most people make. Now, a lot of people, they get into trading and they get burned because maybe they don't have the guidance. A lot of people have maybe a sour taste in their mouth with maybe previous trading experiences. Just to wrap this all up here, what would you what would be one piece of advice you'd give to someone that's just starting out in trading?
Don't get emotional. Stay the course. Have a plan. Stick to that plan, and learn as much as you can. Take advice from the team. The team is awesome. They will help you succeed. So stick to your plan. Don't get emotional, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very actually hard to not get emotional in the trading game because when finances and money is involved, it's we can see what, like, we preach exactly what you just said, but we can see why some people still struggle with that for obvious reasons, right? People work hard for their money. But when you have when you just focus on the numbers and when you look at the strategy, it's statistics, it's performance, and when you see a loss, because you know that these losses happen, but statistically speaking, that you're still profitable, it gives you that better peace of mind. So, to even add to what you just said, yeah, just hone in on those one or two, three strategies that are profitable. Keep your eyes just focused on the numbers and not the emotional side. And yeah, I completely agree with you, bro. Well, that's it, bro. It's big, man. So just to sum it all up, first couple of months, man, the emotional part was a big pick for you. It played a big part in the picture for you. And then after you got used to that side and focused on your core strategies, you were able to withdraw 14 grand in the last 60 days. So does that sound right?
That sounds right to me. Yeah, exactly.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Well, I appreciate your time today, man. And I look forward to seeing you on the charts tomorrow, bro.
All right, bro. Thank you.
No worries.